Seizures of cocaine are skyrocketing in places like Costa Rica, Colombia and Ecuador. Now, according to a World Drug Report by the United Nations, cocaine traffickers are breaking into new markets across Asia and Africa. The report says global conflicts are contributing to drug-related crime once confined to Latin America.
All of this instability that is in the Middle East is an opportunity for drug trafficking organizations to have more trafficking and also possibly to establish also the production of synthetic drugs. We have seen as in Syria with Captagon.
The UN Office on Drugs and Crime calls for more cross-border cooperation and judicial action to target what it described as the key actors of these criminal organizations that are exploiting today's global crisis. It also urged law enforcement agencies to invest in new technology to match the sophistication of tools used in the drug supply chain.
But it's not only tech-supported drug lords that flood global markets. Synthetic drugs can be produced at low cost in a backyard and distributed via mail. While fentanyl-related deaths are going down, new, even more dangerous synthetic opioids are causing concern.
What we see actually emerging are actually even more potent substances, and still synthetic opioids that can be 500 times more potent than heroin. And these are the class that we call nitazenes.
Traffickers often change the chemical composition of drugs to avoid detection by law enforcement. The UNODC says China is addressing this problem by putting the whole class of nitazene substances under international control.
Whenever there's been the international community calling for, putting under control, find new legislation that could be under control, China has always responded. And the example of nitazene now is the example of how, promptly China is responding also to the new threat.
A critical step given the world's historically high level of drug use. The UN report says some 316 million people used the drug in 2023, excluding alcohol and tobacco. The UN warns new groups of vulnerable people fleeing instability and conflict could cause the numbers to increase. Johannes Bleschberger, CGTN, Vienna.